first of all, Jurgen, obviously in the last few days we've seen Ole Gunnar Solskjaer leave his role and Mauricio Pochettino linked with the job as well. I just wondered if you could give us an insight into the kind of challenge that it is when you're expected to compete with the likes of Liverpool, City and Chelsea as a manager, but also being compared to the respective managers at those big clubs as well.
What do I have to do with that? So inside to PSG or Man United? Or what?
Just an insight, because you obviously, when you came into the role at Liverpool, it was expected of you that you would need to compete with the likes of Manchester United, Chelsea, Manchester City, etc. as well, and also that you would be compared to those kind of managers. So you've got that kind of experience of going into that role, into that kind of pressurised situation. And wondered, if you could give us an insight as to what the new man is going to face going into that kind of hot seat at Old Trafford.
Sorry, I'm really not prepared for that question. I didn't think about Man United for a second, and I didn't think about the impact the manager should have or whatever since 6 years since I had to think about these kind of things. Sorry, it was a long question. I don't have an answer for that.
No problem. We're looking at the team there. I mean, obviously, is Jordan Henderson ready to start now? How far away is Andy Robertson? And what balance is there that you have to strike between looking after your squad through rotation, but also respecting the integrity of the competition?
We always respect the competition, and but we have to think about ourselves and our schedule and the situation of our players first. And Henry, we will see. Yesterday, I would say maybe it was not at 100%. So like he can play, he can do pretty much everything, but it's about really being at 100% fit. So I thought when he came on against Arsenal, it was a game just to see the game out and controlling a little bit. It was exactly actually what he had to do from a rehab point of view. So we used these few minutes, but now we have to see. I don't know 100%. Rob was similar. It's both are okay, but are both now ready to play, ready to start with the schedule, with the games coming up. I have to make these decisions. Didn't make the decisions yet, to be honest, because how we all know, in this period of the season, time of the season, medical department has a big hand in lineups, and so we will see that. But whatever lineup we will show tomorrow night, it's only about winning the game and winning this game and winning the next and winning the next and all these kind of things. That's what we are here for, and so. We will see. We know that our opponent will be motivated on the highest level for two main reasons. One is we won there in a way which they didn't like for sure, and on the other hand, it's like that if they win the game tomorrow night, they have a final against Atletico in the last match of the group, and so that's what they wanted. That's clear. So will be a difficult game for us, and I really hope that everybody's at Anfield is. Absolutely, it's best because we only show up tomorrow night because we want to try to win the game, and that's Champions League. You can never take these things for granted, and I hope nobody is doing that. We need to be ready as a whole, all together. We need to be ready to put a proper fight out there, and at the moment I'm pretty positive that we can do that.